What's up YouTube, Tristan here with Team Redneck Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm going to show you my PK Fire deck profile. So this one's kind of just like more of a fun deck. I don't have the full competitive staples in there, but I mean, pretty much it's just a standard build, but I'll get into it. So of course you run your one tour guide. It's amazing. You want to open it every single game. And then you have your speedride engine of 3 Terratop and 1 Takatamborg. I don't know why, but I always draw the freaking Takatamborg. It's so annoying. But when you can open like this plus tour guide turn 1, it's just super broke. So then you play your PK engine. So that's the 3, 2, and 1. Love Silent Boots. Just being able to special for free is just so good, and then being able to search for traps. It's so good. So that's it for like the outside engines. Next up we have our Burning Abyss. So you have your 3 Skarm, sorry for the glare, 3 Farfa, 1 Graph, 1 Seer, 1, 1, 1, 1. So that's it for the Burning Abyss. I did play Rubik for a while, the tuner, but you don't need it, and it just really sucks milling it. But yeah, these guys are all great, no complaints. But yeah, so that's the Burning Abyss engine, and then 2 Max C, because Max C is great. So that's it for the monsters. For the spells, I run 1 Upstart, 1 Rhoda, 1 Foolish Burial, and then I have a kind of like a tech. It's worked pretty good so far, but it sucks when you draw it. But I run 1 Metal Foes Fusion. So the reason why this card is actually really good in the deck is because when you mill it, or you can send it with Beatrice, and you just get a free draw. So I was doing some test hands last night, did Metal Foes Fusion, or I sent it with Beatrice, put it back on the deck, drew, and I drew into a freaking tour guide. So it's just really broke. So it definitely has potential, but it just really sucks if you draw it, because you almost have no way of getting it out except for Twin Twister. So there's the 1-ofs. I run 2 Lure of Darkness. So I'm running 2 of this and 1 Upstart. I don't run 1 3 just because, yeah, you get to draw 2 cards, but you also have to banish a dark, and you don't want to banish too many of your guys. So I think 2 is pretty good. 2 Twin Twister, because, I mean, it's pretty good to discard in this deck. So, and then this is your only way of getting Metal Foes Fusion out of your hand, pretty much. Next up for the traps, 3 Fog Blade. This card's amazing. I just really hate that you can't attack the monster that's targeted with, but I mean, it's whatever. It's still a great card. I run 3 Anti-Spell. So pretty much you either run 3 Anti-Spell or 3 Solemn Strikes. I just think Anti-Spell is better because it hurts Blue Eyes, it hurts Pendulums, and I mean, for the most part, every single deck in the format right now needs spells. So if you can open this instead of Solemn Strike, it's really good. And like against Blue Eyes, Solemn Strike isn't the best, or even against Burning Abyss, just because, like, yeah, you destroy the monster and it gets sent to the graveyard, but they get so much effects that it's not even worth it to main deck it. And then for the last trap, I do run 1 Solemn Warning, because Solemn Warning is great. So that's it for the main deck. Main deck is 40 cards. I haven't tested Pot of Desires in it, but if it worked out well, I'd probably run it. I've seen a lot of people play it, so I just need to do more testing. So extra deck, I run 2 Dante. You don't really need 3. I mean, I have had duels where I can go into 3, but it's the space in the deck, extra deck is really tight, so I think the 2 is fine. 1 Beatrice, because it's at 1. This card's really broke. I wish it was at 3, because you just go into it all the time. 2 Break Sword, card's really good, not much explaining. For the 1-ofs, 1 Grand Pulse, 1 Acid Golem, 1 Nightmare Shark. So these are all pretty good. This is for game. This is just a 3000 beat stick. This can get rid of back row. So I think they're all pretty necessary to run. I run 2 Leviair. This card's freaking broken this deck. Just being able to overlay, get one of your banished, what's it called? The PK guys, the Phantom Knight guys back. And if you have a Silent Boots in hand, just making another free rank 3. So it's really, really good. And then I do run this little engine, the Giga Brilliant plus Corbage. This card's really good. It can out a bunch of stuff, and then you just keep recycling this card back under it so you can keep using its effect. So I mean, that's just really, really good. I run one F-Zero. A lot of people play two, but I just can't find space right now. So I run one with him. One Rebellion Dragon for the break sword play. And then one Purple Dante, because it's really good when Beatrice dies. So that's it for the extra deck. The side deck is just complete shambles, so please don't judge me, but we're going to go with it. So I run a small Kaiju engine of the 2 sticky strings, and then the 1 big guy. So this card's really good. I like it better than Gamma Seal just because of Blue Eyes, just in case stuff goes down. And then I do run the 1 Slumber, so I put this guy in just so that I have a big beat stick. But usually I'd probably just side these guys in, but it's just there just cause. And then I do run 2 Flying Sea for the mirror, because you don't want them to like sea summon, because that's not okay. So then you run the 1 Slumber, because I mean it's pretty good. 2 Galaxy Cyclone. This is for like pendulums, just being able to, because you can mill it and then next turn just pop their scales, so it's pretty good. The 1 Dark Hole for mass destruction. I'd probably run Regeki, but I don't know where my other one is right now. 3 Book of Eclipse. Just being able to out like Vanity's Fiend or Jowgen, because that's, I mean, you need to special summon this deck because you don't have any big monsters, so it's really necessary. 3 Solemn Strikes. This is just for the pendulum matchup in general. It's pretty good. So yeah, that's the side deck, but I mean, now thinking of it, I need Vanity's Fiends in here, and yeah, so this deck definitely isn't like up to par for like a perfect competitive tournament, but it's just there just like for fun right now because Blue Eyes is my main deck. But yeah, and then I also have a special announcement. So on October 14th, the night before YCS Minneapolis, we are holding a box tournament at Good Games and More in Invergrove Heights, Minnesota. I will leave the link in the description to the event page. But yeah, so we're having a big box tournament. It's $15 per entry. Everyone gets an Astral Pack for going in. And then if we get 12 or more people, you get an extra pack for coming in. If it's 16 people, you get another extra pack, and so on and so forth for every 4 people that come in. It's going to be a 4-round tournament and then a cut to top 4. For top 4 prizes, first place can win a box, $60 store credit, or 8 special edition boxes, so like the Bosch special edition or like Shiny Victory special edition, those boxes like that. Second place gets $40 store credit, 12 packs I believe, or 6 of the boxes. Third place gets, what was it, like 30 or 20 credit, 2 boxes or like 8 packs or something. And then fourth place gets 1 box or $10 store credit or like 4 packs or something like that. Something like that. But I'll definitely leave the link down in the description. So yeah, if you're traveling into Minnesota to go to YCS Minneapolis and you want some extra testing, definitely come through to Good Games and More. So yeah, if you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.